Yo, it's your boy Carter, the WCC man. I'm back in a bit with another reaction video, man. How y'all been? Hope been well. Take care of yourself, love yourself, stand out the way, doing what you need to do, and always strive for greatness, man. Keep going no matter what, bro. Today we got Tommy NFG. TikTok has destroyed Slang. TikTok has destroyed Slang. This is going to be an amazing video because yes, it has. It's definitely been gentrified. All the slang that was like this on TikTok now, which 99% of it was created by us. It just gets used incorrectly, and if they know how to use it right, this shit just gets spam and just ran to the dirt, you know. Like I said, everybody want to be a nigga till it's time to be a nigga, bro. Like, unfortunately, he's still in the swag culture. This everything we do, you feel me? From memes, jokes, all this type of shit, but they still find a reason to hate us. Like, I'm telling you, the internet would not be as funny or entertaining without us. So thank us, bitch. That's one of the million things that we did, you know what I'm saying, and made better on this realm, this plane, matrix, whatever you want to call it, bro. But yeah, man, without further ado, let's get to this bagger, bro. Shout out Tom Energy. Go check him out.
Weird because it's really dependent on the environment.
What? Hold on. Why did I hear two videos going at the same time?
You grew up in, and some people there may only understand it. Like in America, you can have one part of the country say slang existed as long as the human language was made itself. And slang is so weird because it's really dependent on the environment you grew up in, and some people there may only understand it. Like in America, you can have one part of the country say slang completely different from another. Even internationally, it's crazy different. Like, did y'all know in some parts of Asia, if you put your pinky in your nose, it's a crazy slur? Do not do it and post that shit online because it won't end well. And also, I completely made that up. Maybe don't be as gullible, dumbass. But out of all social media apps, I feel like we can crown TikTok as the one that's popularized the most slang. Before that, I would say Vine had the most, but comparing Vine slang to TikTok is like comparing Mike Tyson versus a stuffed bunny. Vine was literally cooking up dog shit phrases that did not age well. When's the last time you heard someone say yeet, or the last time you heard someone say YOLO? I fully blame Vine for millennials being eternally stuck in 2016 humor. It seems like every month we get a brand new slang set that becomes popularized off TikTok. Some manage to survive and be used on forever. Other ones, not so much.
Hey, yo!
Nah, that's sus, bro.
That's a crazy bar.
Wait, that's Riz?
That's a crazy
Riz?
bar.
Bro, that's Riz, but that's like sussy Riz.
That video was the final nail in the coffin for Riz. But nowadays on TikTok, and since TikTok got invented, it seems like whenever a new slang pops up, it gets utterly destroyed in less than a month and thrown in the graveyard. And there's a couple of reasons why. One being people who use it completely wrong. It's basically guaranteed now that whenever a slang pops off, people out there are gonna use it in the worst god.
Like TS, niggas really think TS mean this when it means this shit. Like, y'all are bots. I don't know who told y'all that it means this. No, it means this shit. Use it correctly, man. Please.
Awful ways possible. It only started getting made fun of recently. An example is when people were saying stuff like,
"Ah, man, let's go race up those W jets. Why is brother Unk crashing out and losing his aura?"
just saying,
You know, brother crashing out. Like, crashing out. Oh my god, that's another one. Holy shit. Crashing out is definitely another one.
bullshit and trying to keep up with the times. Seeing people say stuff like that might be worse than when an old person tries to use young slang. And since TikTok is so big, it overexposes the slang so much, people get tired of it. There's also a big argument of people saying TikTok slang shouldn't even be called that because it's completely ripped off. Most TikTok slang that becomes big comes from AAVE, aka African American vernacular. I don't think I have to really explain it by now. It's pretty much slang used in black communities around the US. And if you're black or grew up around black communities, you probably already grew up hearing these TikTok slang words. So when people who didn't grow up with using the words start trying to, it could sometimes end up coming off as, how do I explain it?
A complete abomination of a sentence.
What this TS shit PMO? Is it not clocking that I'm hooting and hollering at you, gang? Twin, do you hear me? Twin, you finna look like a YN crash out with those dreads.
This shit is so terrible, bruh. Like, oh my god. Like, And it's people that real deal think this shit is okay. She's doing an amazing job of representing how motherfuckers probably sound with they white friends and all that. Let's be real, my nigga. Like, who else is really saying all this goofy ass lingo other than them? You feel me? Like, just biting everything. Just biting swag. Like I said, swag, lingo, culture. We can't have shit. Music. We got literally the blueprint, y'all. You feel me? Oh my god.
Like you finna blow my back out or something. Like, take it off.
If you look in any YouTube Shorts comment section, you'll pretty much get jump scared by this. Now, this isn't to say you gotta be black to use these words. I don't think that's the main argument from people. It's the fact that people who have no clue what they mean start spamming it and it ruins the whole slang eventually. A good example is glazing. Glazing was mainly used in places like Philly and New York, but then when Kai Cenat started saying it on stream, it started to become more mainstream and everyone started using it. At first, it was actually used for people who were glazing and overly dick riding someone or something. Not too long after it became mainstream, people started calling you praising anything glazing, to the point where the word lost all meaning. Even now, when someone decides to give credit or say they were inspired by someone, people immediately spam in their comments
saying, why you glazing so hard?
Like,
why you glazing? W glaze. Like, they just brought me to a callback of RDC. Shout out RDC, man. Like dick riding, like that dick riding skit, bro. Like, oh my gosh, dick riding, all you do, get out the nigga dick, man. Oh my, like, them niggas real deal got skits for every scenario. Them niggas made the skit of, bro. Them niggas the goats.
you literally cannot say you like anything online without someone saying you're glazing. Same thing with corny as well. TikTok has turned corny into a word that's just weaponized on anyone trying to be different. It's not like there aren't people or things that are actually corny and not funny, but if you post, let's say you listening to maybe a more niche artist or playing a more niche game, if it's slightly out of the mainstream public opinion, they'll call it corny. And people are picking up on it now, saying Gen Z has gotta stop spamming everything as corny, because you may not think it, but it truly shapes public opinion and makes everybody be a shell of themselves. Even not counting corny, our generation definitely has an overall image problem that links to this. It's like at the club how people don't want to go to dance anymore because they don't want to be caught, so they just sit in the corner filming selfie videos and drinking. Also, TikTok has a problem with slang being absolutely stretched to the max. I don't know how it happens or who starts it, but certain words get turned into a complete different meaning off people using it so wrong. A good example is POV. POV originally meant and still means the camera showing a person's view from their point of view. A good example being any Meta Glasses video. People on TikTok use POV for any scenario that happens though. It'll be a random ass scenario or script and they throw POV in front of it. You gotta think of it, a couple people using a word wrong has completely altered the way people use it on social media. That's crazy when you think about it, and it also shows how dumb we are because nobody says anything about it. Or when people say TS. All TS means is this shit, which you would think everyone should know by now considering how much it's used and how many people say it in comment sections. But no, there's still people who use it completely wrong and don't get the meaning. A lot of times the people who use it wrong think it means this. You can logically look at it and realize there's two separate letters. Why would people shorten the word this? And people were trying to spread around that it meant this as hard as possible, to the point where that itself became a meme. It's not that hard to research the meaning of a slang before saying it. I think this was the first time people really started recognizing how a slang changes directly in our faces, because people were going in comment sections acting like experts when it was their first time using it. Another thing that destroys slang is when brands get involved in it. And if we're being honest, also for any type of meme or joke they do on the internet. Every time a big brand uses a meme, everyone spams jokes over in the comments. Then after that, I swear, it's like a light switch flips. The whole meme disappears. Now that brands have learned to hire younger employees to run social media pages, it has gotten a bit better compared to the past. But no matter what, it's the aspect of a giant brand saying something like, "Hey guys, we sure cooked on this one," that just doesn't hit. The main reason is because we know they're doing it to keep their name relevant, and it's also a tactic to promote it to the youth, which everyone recognizes. I can't blame them in a way for trying, because it's better off than not being on social media. But no matter what, everyone recognizes why you're here. The only time I would say this has worked in recent times is the whole McDonald's CEO burger meme, where all the CEOs recorded themselves eating their food to mock him.
Absolutely wonderful. That's a burger.
Not bad.
Out of all these videos, I ain't see the RBCO eating his food is all I'm saying. What a lot of these brands also do now is they hire people to comment under videos. It could be simply a meme or something dealing with them. And since they comment with verified badges, their comments get pushed up to be seen first. People joke about it now, saying comment sections are now getting invaded by capitalism. And they really be thinking we be dying laughing behind the screen seeing the comments. This TikTok is a perfect recreation.
Okay, he ate with that. Investing at 50 likes.
I built this brick by brick.
Funny thing is, with this TikTok, the whole comment section got flooded with brands commenting. The problem with brands became that too many were doing it. Before, it would be some here and there doing it and cracking jokes. The best time I would say was when Wendy's back in 2017 was roasting people. Whoever came up with the idea to take the Wendy's Twitter account and have it unleash on anyone talking was a genius. At the time, no one had seen something like this before, and that's why it worked so well. People genuinely at the time were scared to tweet at Wendy's because they wouldn't hold back. Telling people to find new friends, roasting other fast food brands. I wouldn't be surprised if all the memes from this bring hella people back to Wendy's. Now this type of come up couldn't happen with a brand. It's too played out. It would just be them trying to rip off some slang from TikTok and coming off as cringe. Also, because new slang words are dropping every month, a lot of people, even in Gen Z, are saying they're getting too old to keep up with it. Saying they got too old, they have to search up what the slang words mean. And I'm not gonna lie, I've definitely had to do this before. I guess at the ripe old age of 23, it's time for me to retire soon. Some of the slang words, though, are more of a TikTok thing compared to social media. If you mentioned it outside the app, people would look with the most confused face. One of them for me was LARPing. It seemed like the word came out of nowhere. All I remember is one day people started randomly spamming "I'm LARPing this and that" in my Twitch chat. And now with LARPing, it's another one of those words that's been run dry. You show any type of hobby you have and is gonna spam that you're LARPing it. There's literally creators on TikTok that break down new slang terms for people that don't understand. Most of the time, it's probably millennials or older people watching it. I couldn't imagine being a teacher and the kids in my class are spamming some new random shit on the daily while I have zero clue what it means. They must have felt like they were in a psychosis when kids started yelling 6-7 in class. Overall, after saying all this, I still think TikTok has had the best slang come out. Maybe in 10 years we look back like we do with Vine now and say it was cringe. Only time will tell. The only thing I ask y'all is to please use any type of slang, right? Or just Google search what it means, because I can't deal with this anymore. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. As always, I love you guys consensually. And until next time, I'm out.
Shout out Tommy, man. Shout out Tommy for that banger, bro. Yeah, it's sad, man. Like I said, we are the blueprint for like all this shit. We are truly the blueprint, black people. We don't get no credit for this shit either. But when have we ever got credit for anything? You know what I'm saying? They just, hey, like I said, we are the Krabby Patty form, but at the end of the day. But yeah, man, it's your boy Carter Chris. This is an amazing video. Like he said, like we don't have no problems with y'all using the jokes, but just use the shit correctly. You know what I'm saying? Like that's all we want, is for y'all to at least use the shit correctly. That's it. But some people are ignorant and hey, they don't listen at all, and then they just be looking stupid as a bitch in the comments, you know. Yeah, man, tell me what you thought about the video. Like, comment, subscribe if you new. This is what Carter Chris WCC. I'm out to be. I say safe, man. I love y'all, man. Till next time. I'm out, man.